register as member. Right, and next, complete the online registration form and click register. Alright, so once you have done so, a confirmation email will be sent just like it is being shown here. Okay, and then and then you have to check your inbox and click verify now to activate your account, and you will be directed to the profile creation page labeled apply for trainer. So once verified, you have to log in and click for apply for trainer. Alright, so then fill in your details and upload a copy of your TPP or exemption certificate. Alright, once you have done so, you may click submit and you will see a notification stating your application still under review. Okay, so this leads you to the next step where you shall wait for your registration to be processed by our processing officer. Okay. Alright, so once approved, you will be notified via the email used for once you register for TDMS. Okay, and now you can sign in to your TDMS account and you can proceed with your accreditation application. Alright, so now that we are done with the trainer profile registration on TDMS, let's go through the step-by-step process of submitting your accreditation by assessment application in TDMS. Alright, so before we proceed, please take note that the fee for accreditation by assessment is 150 ringgit per application, and it is applicable for the trainers who acquired their HRD Corp PPP certificate or PPP exemption in 2021 and beyond. Right? So to apply for accreditation by assessment, you just have to follow these steps below. Okay, so firstly, you have to go to TDMS and you just have to log into your account. Okay, and then select apply for accreditation. Okay, and on the left side of the home page, click apply for accreditation, and from the drop down menu, select by assessment. Right, so now you will have to complete the accreditation form that you have prepared. Alright, so to do this, you just have to fill in the required details and upload your supporting documents. Right, and please make sure that your training video link is properly included. Alright, so now, once you have completed with the documents upload process, you may submit your application by clicking apply at the bottom of the page. Alright, so next up would be the payment process. Okay, so once you have clicked apply just now, you will be directed to a summary page. Okay, so here you have to make sure to review the details first and then just click apply again. Alright, so before we proceed, I would like to highlight a few things first. Okay, if you have attended the 5-day PPP certification course between 2021 and July 31st, 2024, the RM 150 accreditation fee is already included in your course. Okay, so to verify this, you just have to email to pdu@hrdcorp.gov.my with the subject PPP and fee, and HRD Corp will confirm your eligibility for fee exemption. Alright, so now let's proceed to the next step. Okay, so here you will be directed to the page gateway page via BIM please. Okay, so select your preferred method or bank and click pay. Right, and as for the processing or reviewing time, you have to take note that the applications typically take 2 months for processing. Right, and it depends on the completeness of your document submission. Right, and if there's any missing documents or queries from HRD Corp, it may extend the processing time. Step 4, okay. Alright, so step 4 would be the payment process. Okay, so once you have clicked apply just now, okay, you will be directed to this summary page here. Okay, So here you have to make sure to review all the details first and click apply again. Okay, so before we proceed, I would like to highlight a few things first. Okay, alright, so if you have attended the 5-day PPT certification course between 2021 and July 31st, 2024, the 150 ringgit accreditation fee is already included in your course, right? So to verify this, you just have to email to tbu@hrdcorp.gov.my with the subject PPT HRD Corp 2021 accreditation fee. Alright, and HRD Corp will confirm your eligibility for fee exemption. Is that clear? Is that enough? Right. Guess that sums up the submission in TDMS for it. So let's move on with submission in workstation by activity, which applies to trainers who are 2021, and the fee for accreditation by ringgit per activity. Here are the steps to apply for accreditation by activity in T. Firstly, log in to TDMS and sign in. Okay, and last position on the left menu, and from the drop down, select Alright, so now to add your training activities, you can click add activity, alright, to get training hours. Okay, so complete the page which you have prepared for accreditation by activity, and at the bottom correction checkbox, and click add to add your training. Okay, so before I proceed, we've accumulated 120 hours of training with the period, just like Ms. Asna mentioned in the okay, so you can track your total accumulated hours at the top right of the page here. Okay? And after completing your training log, click apply for accreditation. Alright, so now for the payment process, you will be redirected to a summary page. Okay, so click apply to proceed to the Bill Please Payment Gateway. So here you will be directed to the Payment Gateway page via Bill Please. Okay, so select your preferred method or bank and then click Pay. Okay, so before we proceed, I would like to give you another reminder, which is the processing period for accreditation by activity may take up to 1 month, subject to document completeness and any follow-ups from HRD Corp. So please make sure all training hours are properly logged before submission to avoid any delays. So now that you are accredited, let's talk about keeping your trainer status valid beyond 3 years. Okay, so your HRD Corp accredited trainer status is valid for 3 years, and to continue training under HRD Corp, you must renew before your accreditation expires. So to qualify for renewal, you must meet these requirements, which are: firstly, you must have conducted at least 360 hours of training within their 3 years of validity period. Okay, and please highlight that trainers failing to meet the required training hours for renewal purposes are allowed to select the option for accreditation by assessment to renew their validity. Okay, so now to successfully renew your accreditation, you need to submit minimum 2 of the items from the list being shown here. Okay, and the items are: firstly, complete attendance sheet. Okay, and then participants feedback form using HRDP for trainings conducted under HRD Corp schemes or general format of feedback form for trainings conducted outside of HRD Corp, offer letter or email from the employer or training provider to trainer, or proof of payment from the employer or training provider to trainer. So you just have to choose minimum 2 of these documents stated here, okay? Alright, so before we end our briefing today, if you need any assistance with your accreditation or renewal, here is how to reach us. Okay, you may contact us at bmtsupport@hrdcorp.gov.my for TDMS support and general inquiries, or you may email to tdu@hrdcorp.gov.my for any accreditation and renewal issues. Okay, and here we have also prepared the HRD TDF documents and information depository for your use. Okay, so I think that concludes with our briefing today. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope that this briefing session today has given you guys a lot of knowledge to apply for accreditation. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat box or in the Teams Q&A section.
Okay, kita akan go through the question one by one. The first question is from Justin. How many URL here? Only one URL can be multiples. Okay, so untuk accreditation by assessment ni, as I mentioned, you kena record video kan, and then you need to upload you punya video dekat Google Drive ataupun YouTube. Okay, tapi sistem kita ni dia boleh capture one video URL sahaja. Dia tak boleh ada multiple. Okay, so kalau you ada multiple video to be upload, you kena park you punya video tu dekat satu file in Google Drive, ataupun kalau you nak guna YouTube, you boleh upload you punya video semua dekat YouTube, and then you kena create a playlist. So you just share kita link untuk playlist you punya video tu. Okay, kalau you guna Google Drive, you need to park all your video under one file, and then you just provide kita URL untuk access that file. Okay, so bila kita buka, kita boleh nampak the whole video yang you nak hantar lah. Okay. Alright, next question from Thor. Any reason why until July 2024? Okay, untuk questions ni, I rasa questions you berkaitan dengan the payment. Okay, payment untuk accreditation by assessment kan? Okay, let me buka the slide. Okay, so for your information, untuk payment ni, kalau you attended kita punya 5-day TTT certification course daripada 2021 until 31st July 2024, you tak perlu make payment. Okay, you kena notify kita by email to the TTU lah, and then kita akan waive you punya payment. Okay, the reason is sebabnya from 2021 tu sampai Julai 2024 kita dah include sekali the course fee. Okay, so bila you nak buat assessment, you tak perlu nak pay lah, kita just waive the payment. Okay, tapi start daripada Ogos tu kita keluarkan daripada certification, daripada TTT punya cost. So dia different. TTT cost tu different, accreditation fees tu different. Kita dah keluarkan. So bila you nak submit untuk assessment tu baru you bayar the 150. Okay. Okay, next question from Elena. So we don't need to proceed with payment in order to submit the application, or we wait for HDC email again, then we can submit. For this one, Miss, I think you kena refer you punya sijil lah. You kena refer you punya sijil. Kalau you dah attend kita punya TTT in 2021 sampai 2024, you tak perlu make payment lah. Tapi you kena email to the TDU at hrdcorp.gov.my. Okay, you kena notify kita, and then kita akan waive payment, and baru you boleh proceed untuk buat submission you punya dokumen dalam sistem. Okay, clear tak? Kalau tak, so far I menjawab tak? Alright, okay. Okay, next question from Siti Norliana. Accreditation by assessment. If we conduct internal training, then how do we fill out the client details? Okay, kalau you nak buat submission for assessment, nanti dia ada minta details. Sekejap Okay, so untuk this one, kalau you buat internal training, you just need to fill in you punya client name ni, you punya company lah. Sebab you buat internal training kan within you punya company, so just fill in you punya company details dekat sini. Employer names, and then dia punya email, and then general contact number saja, okay? Tapi kalau contoh you buat public training, you ada multiple audience kan, multiple client, okay, you just need to fill in one client je dekat sini. Kita nak satu je, at least satu je information apa punya client. Okay, itu dah mencukupi lah. Alright. Okay, next question from I have. The 150 amended payment, is it include the TTT exempted training? Tak. Kalau you TTT exempted, you tak join the TTT 5 hari tu, kalau you tak join the TTT 5 hari tu, so you punya payment tu you kena bayar lah 150. The exclude ni untuk those yang join kita punya TTT certification course from 2021 sampai Julai 2024 saja. Okay, kalau you are TTT exempted, you still need to pay lah. The fees for assessment is RM150. Okay, kalau you buy activity, RM60. Okay. Okay, next question from Elena. What if we submitted our training activities since January but still not get any feedback from HRD? How can we find or get our current status and update? Okay, actually you boleh check you punya status ataupun latest update dekat you punya TDMS. You boleh tahu you punya status tu currently under review ke ataupun tengah in process ke, okay? Kalau macam this you punya case, you tak dapat any feedback, maybe you boleh email to the TDU at hrdcorp.gov.my. Okay, boleh tak you email dekat this TDU at hrdcorp.gov.my. Okay, bagi you punya trainer details, kita akan checkkan and kita akan respond you punya email. Right.
Okay, hi KJ. For your question, can the video in 3 different uploads? So if you have multiple videos, you can just insert all your videos under one file. Okay, so let's say you want to upload in YouTube. Okay, so you just have to include all the 3 videos. Let's say you have 3 videos. You have to include all the 3 videos in a playlist, and then you just have to provide the link of the playlist to us. Okay, and if you are planning to use Google Drive, you have to upload all the 3 videos in one folder, and then you just have to upload the link of the folder to us. Okay, is that clear? Okay, we have another question from Ms. Elena. How soon normally we can get a reply if we raise a concern? Yeah? Okay, so typically it will take us about 3 days. Okay, so you can just reach out to us through email.
Okay, another question is from Siti Noriana. The minimum hours to conduct training is 4 hours, right? Yes, betul. Minimum training yang kita nak is kita ikut SM kita lah. Training hours kena 4 jam. Okay. And then the video tu kita nak 2 jam je. Okay, for the video tu you tak perlu nak record the whole session lah. Tapi I suggest you untuk record lah untuk backup. And then you need to provide kita dengan video minimum 2 hours je. Kejap ni. You punya video tu kita nak ada the opening of the module 1. Okay, kena ada as backing part, introduction, and then the beginning of the actual training lah. For this one kita nak 30 minutes. Okay, and then subsequent another complete module lah daripada punya training session that focus on your actual training. Kita nak 60 to 90. And then last kita nak ada recap and summary. So I suggest you untuk record the whole part of the training session lah. And then you boleh macam edit the video into 3 parts. As you can see here, okay? Okay, and the questions. The another module have to be recorded from the start of the module. Okay, kalau yang complete module tu, I suggest you, kalau you ada 5 modul kan, you boleh pilih any module yang you ada. Maybe you nak, tadi dah ada introduction, icebreaking, and then the beginning of the actual kan. Okay, maybe you boleh start with the module 1, ataupun maybe you nak ambil the last module, so you boleh combine dengan recap and summary. It depends on you. Okay, as long as the video tu must be 2 hours, right? And also for your information, kita ada provide sample of video untuk trainers punya reference. Okay, you boleh pergi dekat kita punya info kits lah. kat sini. Okay, once you dah dapat login to your TDMS account, you boleh pergi dekat sini, info kits. Dekat sini kita ada provide sample of video and also the sample untuk soalan dengan lesson plan lah. Right.
Alright, Miss Edna, will you guys be sharing these slides to us? Okay, you may scan this QR code that we are sharing right now. And then in here, you can get all the documents for the info that you need, including the slides. Oh, I'm sorry, there is no slides, just that all the information that are in the slide, you will get there, but not the slide. All right. Alright, so if you guys have any other questions, you can just email to us that we show here via bmdsupport@hrdcorp.gov.my or tdu@hrdcorp.gov.my. Okay, so I think that sums up our briefing session for today. So thank you so much for your time, and we hope that this session brings a lot of benefits to you guys, and we wish you luck for your future endeavors. So thank you and have a nice day, everyone.